Greetings everybody. From today I'm gonna start a series of lectures regarding tremolo, devoting the different kind of tremolo, different technique. And some of them I invented by myself recently. And this is very interesting and new topic for many people, or maybe for all people, I don't know. Good. Today we consider the double Quintol tremolo, which is very interesting and very useful thing for classical guitar. But first of all, I would like to ask a question. What do you think regarding usual standard classical guitar tremolo, I mean Quintol tremolo? Are there some disadvantages or weaknesses? And the answer is yes, there are some weaknesses, main of which is the pace. What do I mean? If you play in quite good, fast pace, your tremolo, I mean your upper voice tremolo as such, sounds good, has sufficient density, sufficient sparseness, and quite thick, and etc. Yeah? But at the same time, it implies that your lower voice also has a very, very fast pace, and it sounds very unacceptable and unsuitable, inappropriate in predominantly number of compositions. Some examples. Memory of Alhambra. Upper voice tremolo as such. Sounds okay, sounds good, decent, yeah. But this lower voice sounds extremely overly fast, yeah. And the main character of the piece is not so fast. I mean, most compositions for classical guitar tremolo is lyrical, melodical, melancholical, soulful music, yeah. And this pulse reflects a very, very fussy, hasty tempo. The same in this last tremolo. What is this? It's not last, and it's not soulful music, but here music requires, yeah, and means like something melodical, something like you sing song. This lower voice must be slower, much slower. But if slower, so we have this problem. If slower, your tremolo loses density, a lot of breaks between notes. This is really a problem, and if you listen all pieces, all guitarists, they don't understand, unfortunately, this thing, and they play Alhambra not like memory, something soulful, something melodical, lyrical, yeah. They play like etude, like rock music, like, I don't know, like it's not memory, definitely not. But if they play slower, we lose our tremolo, we lose our density, yeah? Rarity. Tremolo is getting thinner and thinner in slow pace. So how have I resolved this problem? I added one note namely the pinky finger, and my tremolo has become longer, I mean the upper voice, with one more note, with one more beat, and it resolves this problem. Just listen Alhambra with Quintol, all 5 fingers tremolo. Now we have calm, quiet tempo, not fussy, not hasty. At the same time, our tremolo keep quite sufficient, good density, sufficient good rarity, sparseness, right? Because one more note, it means 25% of all beats. Good, but today we talk about double quintol tremolo. What does it mean? Double quintol tremolo implies not 4 or 5 notes per a beat of your thumb finger. It means 9 notes. So if here in quintol all fingers tremolo we use 1, 2, 3, 4 per a beat of thumb finger. 4 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. All together 5. I mean with thumb. In double quintol tremolo we have 9 or altogether 10 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you can watch attentionally how does it play. So it's not so difficult as you could have thought. We just play usual tremolo and then our thumb play upper voice, only one beat, and then continue next group of tremolo. So what gives to us this new kind of tremolo? We have 2 very cool, very impressive advantages, benefits. First of which is now we can play tremolo even slower than 5 finger quintol tremolo. Very, very slow, in 2 times slower. And from now we are able to compose very slow, soulful, calm, quiet music, not in haste, fussy, extremely fast tempo. Now I'm playing double quintol tremolo. So yeah, but appears another problem here. We can't play this tremolo applying for all popular or known compositions which is written for classical guitar tremolo. What do I mean? For example, in Alhambra or Last Tremolo or Dreams, such slow, extremely slow pace will not be suitable. Just listen. Overly slow pace, it sounds bad and inappropriate, of course. Yeah, the same here. Oh, sorry. Here a little bit better, but not perfect. This obviously better. What does it mean? It implies that this kind of tremolo is for our future compositions. So this is for new composer who are going to write new music for guitar tremolo, and they may use this double quintol tremolo for new construction of the ideas of the character of tremolo as a whole. For instance, in this etude, yeah, I repeat again, it's okay. But for Alhambra, no. Good, and so more for this. 1 second, how does it play? No, of course, better ordinary option. Because music here requires fast pace, yeah, fast tempo. Good. The next benefit of this double quintol tremolo, and this is the main benefit because this is very impressive thing, is now we can play in different rhythm. In different rhythm, now we have diversity and variety in our lower voice. As you know, in all classical guitar tremolo, quartol or quintol, doesn't matter, we play lower voice in the same pace and in the same rhythm. Yeah? Our second voice, lower voice, always in the same rhythm. But now, from today, it's possible to change, and not only by 8 notes, we can play by quarter or even half notes if we play triple quintol tremolo. Yeah, it's possible to just 3 groups for 1 beat of thumb finger, the same absolutely. So, just example. Of course, now I am accentuated the lower voice. So you, I think, understood everything, that this is a very cool thing. Now we can play variety, diversity in our music, and this is like very hopeful and very interesting thing. But fortunately for new compositions, so this is like for new composers who are going to start to compose and play, of course, this double quintol tremolo. And now, that is why I decided to compose some things exactly for this kind of tremolo, and some of them already is in my YouTube channel. For example, the latter of them you can find in the link which I'm going to leave under this video. I named it Short Romance. I play now a little bit, one fragment of it, and this is written by myself exactly for this kind of tremolo. rhythm picture here is changing. For example, this we have Quintol notes, 8 notes here, Quintol again, quarter, 8 notes, quarter, a small announcement: who speaks Spanish, I invite you to my Spanish language channel, where I also talk about the guitar, show various kinds of techniques, explain various deep things, post different kinds of music. But in addition to this, I will talk a little about other topics such as sports, psychology, and even philosophy. The link to the channel will be in the description below the video. And now we need to talk a little bit about one difficulty that you can encounter playing and learning this tremolo. Look, as you know already, we just played 2 groups of tremolo, yeah? But the main thing that you have to get, our thumb finger plays 2 roles. First of which is lower voice, and the second here like 1 beat for upper voice. But as you know, our thumb finger, the strongest of all them. So you have control the press. For instance, here, lower voice, you have to press in ordinary strength, yeah? Insufficient good pressing. But here, I mean, when you play on first string, I mean in upper voice, you have to control and you have relaxed a little bit your thumb finger, pressing weaker, much weaker than here. So this harder, yeah, I mean just example, yeah, hard, weak, hard, weak, hard, weak, hard, weak, hard, weak. And later, if you got everything, if you play it well, if you learned a lot of this technique, you should even miss this 1 beat, even without touching. What do I mean? Just watch. Yeah, I just don't play this note. I miss this beat. Or, you know, in reality, when I play this tremolo, sometimes or even slightly touching, very, very slightly, or even missing. Just listen in this short romance. Missing. I don't play it. But if you do it from the beginning, it's very bad and very pointless for your progress, because your hands, I mean your fingers, must get used, must be accustomed to symmetry. Because if you don't play in the beginning level of getting this kind of tremolo, your tremolo will be worse, with broke here in this place. So for the first period, definitely you have to play all notes, yeah? and then sometimes you can miss, because you know, if you don't miss, why do we need to do it? If you don't miss, and or if you press it harder, or just to root, like you do in the lower voice, we will have overtone, very unpleasant. Just listen. Okay, just open strings. Can you hear it? Better, yeah? Again. Now I press in the same strength, all beats here and here the same. And we have overtone, like staccato. If I press, if I extract the sound here in this note weaker, easier, slightly, we don't have such overtone, or very little, or absolutely missing. I think everything is understandable. Okay guys, so and the next topic we will consider one more, even more interesting kind of tremolo. This is very interesting, and this is a truly find, and I'm going to share with you. And but if this kind of tremolo, it's not so difficult, not so hard, it's medium level. I mean medium level for professionals, not for beginners. Of course, it's very difficult in common in common understanding. But next tremolo, which I'm going to share with you, very hard, much harder than this, but it sounds truly impressively. And now just some words, a few words about this. I called it a chord tremolo. What does it mean? Our lower voice play only one note, yeah, one voice. I mean, like one string, not two strings, not chords, not two sounds, yeah, only one sound here. But just listen. What do you think about this? So next time we will consider this kind of tremolo. See you guys.